Hello everybody, Mikey here, or Burns Post. Like I always say, FNAF turns 9 years old today. So to celebrate, I decided to make my very own FNAF theory. I haven't done one of these before, so apologies if I'm a little bad at expressing / making my theory, but I believe this theory can explain some of the weirder things that never really sat right in FNAF. So my theory is, what if FNAF 3 and Sister Location happens at the same time? Now, I know that may sound a little strange, but hear me out. I'll give my evidence to why it could happen and some reasons why it can't. So, why can FNAF 3 and Sister Location take place at the same time? Well, first of all, on night 1 of Sister Location, handing it says, due to the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So that shows that Freddy's has been closed during Sister Location, and in FNAF 3, the Freddy's location has been closed for 30 years, so that's a lot of time for Circus Baby Entertainment and Rentals to become successful, and a lot of time for the Fun Times to go through enough pain to think of a plan to escape. But this raises a lot of questions. If Michael Afton is at the Sister Location, then who do we play as in Five Nights at Freddy's 3? Well, I think we play as Henry. Think about it. It makes more sense for Henry to come after William and Fazbear Frights than Michael at this point. Hell, he even uses the same plan that he does in Pizza Sim by burning the place down. It also makes sense for him to see the Phantom animatronics too. After all, he made them so he would know what they look like. This is a bit of a reach, but what if they look burnt because Henry was already planning to burn the place down? Heck, this could maybe even give a bigger reason for Lefty. Now, if I can get off topic for just a sec, but FNAF 3 could be the point where Henry realizes the puppet / Charlie is still out there. The puppet is the only animatronic in the game that has their phantom triggered by looking at a normal version of the animatronic. Hell, even Phantom Puppet isn't a jump scare, it just stares at you. It could be a way for Henry's guilt to manifest. Another reason I have is a little weak, but I want to say it anyway. The ending cutscene for Sister Location's Custom Night has Michael doing a voiceover in the old Fazbear Frights building, already burned. Now, some people think this implies Michael found Springtrap when he went to Fazbear Frights as the night guard. However, I'd argue this was setting up for their meeting in Pizza Sim. Think about it, the cutscene before this one was to show that Michael survived Ennard. The next scene is to show that his father survived the fire and was ready to see his son again for a confrontation. But to wrap up this part of the video, I think this theory can make two of FNAF's games even better. Think about it. Our two heroes of the story are facing hard truths and their past, Henry facing William and his guilt, and Michael facing his sister and his father's monsters. A father and son both being reanimated from a gruesome fate at the same time. I just think it makes FNAF's story fit together a little bit better. So that's all the reasons I have to support my theory. Albeit a little lacking, I still think it holds. Now here's a couple reasons why it could be wrong. So, reason number 1 why it could be wrong. Why would Michael wait 30 years to go to the Sister Location? Well, actually, I have a reason for that. William couldn't tell Michael for 30 years because he was stuck in the safe room, but when he got to Fazbear Frights, he could have used the phone to call Michael. You may be thinking to yourself, why wouldn't Springtrap just leave at that point? Well, it's because he wanted to kill Henry, so that's why he didn't leave until after it got burned down. Reason number 2. How would Henry know Springtrap was going to be at this location? Well, I don't really have a good reason for that, but I don't think it disproves my theory because that's also a plot hole in FNAF 3 if we play as Michael if he wants to see Springtrap or Afton. But I did wanted to bring it up anyway. And why I could be wrong for reason number 3, the Sister Location cutscene could be really anything. Like, it's so vague, you could put it into any really context, so it's not really as strong as a defense. Like, you could squint at that cutscene and make a billion things out of it. Doesn't mean whatever you say could be right or wrong. So that's all the things I could think of that could disprove my theory, but I would love to hear feedback from you guys, either for or against my theory. This is fun to make, and I always love to make FNAF content, so let me know if you guys want to hear any more of my FNAF ramblings. Alright guys, that's all for today. Stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!